In the 1990s, Italian neuroscientist Giacomo Rizzolatti made a revolutionary discovery by chance. There are neurons in your brain that fire as if you were experiencing the actions of others in your own body. When someone cries, tears well up in your eyes. When someone laughs, you smile too. But the real bombshell is this: the universe also works like a mirror neuron. Carl Jung said, "Everything you don't look into your subconscious comes back to you as fate." Freud called this projection. Repressed anger within us manifests as bad people outside. Sociologist Robert Merton called this a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you believe something will happen, you unconsciously make it happen. 3 different scientific disciplines say the same thing. Here's the shocking truth. Those accidental events that happen to you, meeting the same kinds of people every time, facing the same problems over and over again, recurring suffering, are not coincidences, but a reflection of your inner world. By the end of this video, you will learn how to irreversibly rewrite your outer world by changing your inner self. But first, ask yourself this question: what is the recurring pattern in my life? Part 1. The mirror mechanism. What does science say? Mirror neurons. Copying, not empathy. 1996, University of Parma. Neuroscientist Giacomo Rizzolatti is studying the monkey brain. The monkey eats peanuts, some neurons fire, normal. But then something shocking happened. When the researcher ate peanuts, the monkey's brain fired as if he were eating them himself. This shook the scientific world, because what he meant was, the brain cannot distinguish between observation and action. The same system was found in humans within the next 20 years. When someone suffers, your pain centers are activated. When someone achieves success, your reward center reacts. What news did you watch on TV? Write in the comments. In short, everything you see outside creates an echo inside you. And the reverse is also true. Every echo inside you finds a reflection outside. Projection. Freud and Jung's discovery. Sigmund Freud, in the early 20th century, defined a mechanism. Projection. You attribute the emotion you cannot accept in yourself, anger, fear, jealousy, to others. You say, she is angry at me, but in reality, you are angry at them. Carl Jung deepened this further. The concept of the shadow. Everything you repress, everything you reject, hides in the shadow. And the shadow manifests itself in the outside world as bad people. Example, you constantly encounter selfish people. Why? Because you haven't accepted your own selfishness. The selfishness you repress within yourself returns to you as selfish people outside. Jung's famous quote, "Everything you don't look at in the subconscious comes back to you as fate." Self-fulfilling prophecy, sociology's evidence. In 1948, sociologist Robert Merton introduced a concept, the self-fulfilling prophecy. A rumor spreads that a bank will go bankrupt. People withdraw their money. The bank actually goes bankrupt. The prophecy fulfills itself. The same is true in education. If a teacher believes a child is intelligent, they will pay more attention to them. The child will actually succeed. The opposite is also true. In your life, if you think, "I will always be cheated," you will unconsciously be drawn to people who cheat. If you say, "I am lucky," you will notice opportunities. Merton's finding: belief shapes behavior. Behavior creates the result. The result confirms the belief. RAS, reticular activating system, the brain's filtering system. There is a small structure in your brain, the RAS, reticular activating system. Every second, 11 million pieces of information reach the brain. However, consciousness only processes 40 of them. So, which ones? Those chosen by the RAS. The RAS, rapid sensory activity, lets through what you consider important. When you're pregnant, you see pregnant women everywhere. When you buy a new car, the same model is everywhere. But the important point, the RAS filters according to your beliefs. If you think, I am inadequate, the RAS will only let through events that confirm your inadequacy. You won't see your successes. You won't hear the praise. If you say, I am valuable, the RAS will allow you to notice the people, opportunities, and praise that make you valuable. The universe hasn't changed. Your filter has changed. The quantum observer effect. Observation creates reality. In quantum physics, there is a controversial but experimentally proven phenomenon, the observer effect. When you observe an electron, its behavior changes. Before observation, it exists in all possibilities simultaneously. When you observe it, it collapses into a single possibility. Physicist John Wheeler. Without the observer, there would be no universe. Apply this to life. What are you observing? Deficiencies or abundance? Dangers or opportunities? Which possibility? If you found the information provided so far helpful, please leave a heart emoji and the word abundance in the comments and like the video. Part 2. Why does the same thing happen to you again and again? Cycles. The brain on autopilot. According to neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza's research, 95% of people think the same thoughts every day. The same thoughts, to the same feelings, to the same behaviors, to the same results, to the same thoughts. An endless cycle. Example: the thought, I'm lonely, to feeling sad, to avoiding social activities, to being truly lonely too. The belief I'm lonely strengthens. The cycle feeds itself. Confirmation. Bias. You only believe what you see in psychology. There is confirmation bias. We seek out information that supports what we believe and ignore what refutes it. If someone thinks people are bad, they will only see murders in the news. They won't see people helping each other in the street. Because their brain filters information that confirms their belief. If someone thinks the world is beautiful, they will see headlines in the same news saying, people helping each other. Reality hasn't changed. Belief has filtered perception. Recurring relationships. The dance of the shadow. A woman is constantly dating emotionless men. She asks, why always the same type? The answer, because her father was emotionless. As a child, she suppressed her emotions. She learned that emotions are dangerous. Now, her subconscious is recreating the same dynamic because it feels familiar. Carl Jung. Until the subconscious becomes conscious, it directs your life, and you call it fate. The solution? To illuminate the shadow, to accept the emotion you suppressed. The Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. Noticed. First, everywhere you hear a word. Then that word appears everywhere. This is the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, or frequency illusion. In reality, the word was already everywhere, but you didn't notice it. Now the RAS, radial activation system, found it important and filtered it. That's how coincidences work in your life. There are no such things as lucky people. There are only people who notice opportunities. Psychologist Richard Wiseman's experiment. He gave lucky and unlucky people a newspaper and said, count the number of photos inside. On the second page, there was a huge headline. Stop counting. There are 43 photos. The lucky people saw them. The unlucky people were so focused that they didn't see them. This isn't luck. It's attention. Chapter 3. Inner Transformation. Protocol 1. Shadow Work. Confronting the Repressed. Carl Jung's most important teaching. Integrating the shadow. Practical steps. A. Create a list. People I hate. Who triggers you the most? What characteristic do you see in them that angers you? B. Ask the mirror. Where is this characteristic in me? Example. That person is selfish. Where am I selfish but don't accept it? That person is a liar implies, where am I dishonest? C. Accept. Yes, I am sometimes selfish too, and that's normal. This acceptance brings the shadow into the sun. What is accepted does not repeat itself outside. 2. Reprogram the RAS, morning intention. Every morning, give your RAS a searching command. Wrong command. Today I must avoid problems. Correct command. Today I see opportunities. Why? The brain doesn't understand the word not. If you say avoid problems, the word problem is registered in the RAS. Application. The first 60 seconds after opening your eyes in the morning are crucial. Today I notice abundance. I notice beauty. I notice support. The RAS searches for these words throughout the day. 3. The 90-second rule. Emotional transformation. Neurologist Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor's finding. An emotion chemically ends in 90 seconds. If you are still angry after 90 seconds, it means you are re-triggering it with your thoughts. Application. When you feel a negative emotion, start the stopwatch. Just observe for 90 seconds. Don't add any thoughts. I feel pressure in my chest. I feel tension in my stomach. Don't tell a story. Because she did this to me. This prolongs the emotion. 90 seconds of observation allows the emotion to pass. 4. Neuroplasticity, brain restructuring. The discovery of neuroplasticity, Dr. Michael Merzenich. The brain can change at any age. A person who has had a stroke at age 65 can learn to walk again with 2 years of exercise, because the brain creates new neural connections. For you, it is possible to break old thought patterns. Practice. Old pattern, I am inadequate. New pattern, I am learning. Repeat the new pattern 5 times a day. After 21 days, the neural pathway strengthens. After 90 days, it becomes automatic. Repetition changes brain chemistry. 5. Placebo. Be yourself. The power of belief. Dr. Bruce Lipton's epigenetic research. Belief turns genes on and off. Placebo trials. Those who took the fake medicine believing it to be real improved by 70%. Why? The brain sends a signal of improvement. For you, change a belief within yourself, and your body will perceive it as real. Application. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and say, I am healthy, I am loved, I am successful. It may seem like a lie at first, but after 30 days, the body believes it. Hormones change, posture changes, energy changes. Your false belief creates real results. 6. Reshaping the brain with gratitude. Gratitude transforms the brain research by Dr. Alex Korb of UCLA. Gratitude releases dopamine and serotonin. Even just saying thank you causes a chemical change in the brain. Application. Every night before going to sleep, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Simple things. The coffee was hot. The sun rose. I am breathing. A new neural pathway forms in the brain. Abundance exists. The RAS seeks more abundance the next day. 7. 5 times. 5 times 5. Visualization. Live your future self. Dr. Joe Dispenza's protocol. 5 minutes. Imagine your future. What do you want? 5 senses. Feel the emotions of the moment. How do you feel? Repeat every 5 days. Why does it work? The brain cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. When an athlete runs in their mind, their leg muscles actually work. EMG tests. The same muscle activation. Visualization physically changes the brain.